All right, so here we are. We have a 2019 iMac on macOS Sequoia, and trying to install Bootcamp. And I don't know, this is like the 100th time that I've had this issue here, where we restart the Bootcamp and we get this file system. The file icon cannot find the OS or whatever. If this doesn't work, we'll restart the computer and we'll boot into this other issue there, after going back into macOS and wiping the Bootcamp partition, reinstalling it, after magically getting in this, we get this Windows cannot locate the disk and partition specified in the unattended answer files image install setting. Make sure the setting references a valid partition and restart the installation. So now we're going to resolve this problem that's been plaguing me for a week now. We're now back in macOS Sequoia, and I'm going to fix both of these issues that have plagued me during my time of trying to install Bootcamp. I've got a couple of these already pulled up here. So the first issue here that we saw here with the file icon and the question mark, basically macOS is saying we don't have anything to boot into. We don't know what we're booting into, and the reason for that is because normally when you use the Bootcamp Assistant here, it will create two partitions. One is the Bootcamp partition, which is NTFS formatted, which it did successfully create this, and the other one is OSXRESERVED, which is what the Windows installer actually boots from, and so we have to manually create the OSXRESERVED partition on the Mac so that we can get past the first issue that we saw there. Now, I'm gonna customize this one here. We're gonna do 10. Yeah, that's fine, and we're gonna just name it whatever you want. I'm just gonna go with Apple's naming convention. We're gonna format this in exFAT and apply partition. Yeah, we're all good, and it's gonna go through this process here. Reserved partition now created. We are ready to go to the next step of this process. We are going to recreate what the Bootcamp Assistant is supposed to create. So the first part of that process is going in Bootcamp Assistant, going here to Action on the top and clicking the Download Windows Support Software option. Now, I've already gone ahead and downloaded that, and this is specific to every Mac device that you have. It's all going to be the drivers and the specifics. It's all downloaded automatically for your computer, and this is everything that you are going to need in here. So now that we have this downloaded, we can go to our OSX reserved folder and drag these in here. And while we're doing that, we can get our Windows 10 ISO, and we can mount that and drag everything from the Windows 10 ISO that's been mounted right into here. And this is going to basically fix the issue with you not being able to reboot into the Windows installer. The next issue we will resolve as soon as we restart the operating system and hold down the Option key to go to the boot options. So let's go ahead and do that. Holding down our Option key here, we've got our little spinning wheel. And now you see here, we've got two options. We've got our Apple SSD and our Windows option. The Windows option is the Windows installer that has been manually installed on our OSXRESERVED partition. And now we have, oh, my cat running across the screen. The same error that we had before, which will now resolve promptly. All right, we are now on this screen here. I've had a little bit of trouble remembering these steps, but I think we've got it, boys. So, your partition 4 here, this was originally named Bootcamp. I've gone here and formatted this, and this is drive 0. This was originally an EFI sector, and so when you have two of these EFI sectors, it kind of confuses the Windows installer, and it kind of locks this up here, where you'll get some kind of issue like this: Windows can't be installed on this partition, or it'll give this other one, it'll like let you click next, and then it'll give you this other issue, like something about not having the right like partition or image partition file thing. But after you go in and delete this EFI, which this is the one for the hard drive that's in this computer. My boot drive is drive 1. Don't delete the EFI off of the boot drive. But yeah, and just click next. And you just go through the whole process of installing Windows. All right. After going through, doing all of our setup, getting our account and everything ready, we only have to do one more thing, and that is actually install the Bootcamp software. So we're going to see here, we still got our OSXRESERVED folder that we custom made. And right in here, we have the Bootcamp folder, and we are just going to go run through this, set it up, install it. And once that's there, like, that's it. You're good to go. This is super frustrating and annoying, but when Apple, when their software fails or there's just some issues, you got to go in and do it yourself. So hopefully this has solved someone else's issues. A lot of forum scouring for this. A lot of different tidbits of information from a lot of different sources. But, oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. But, it's here. We've got ourselves Windows installed. It's now going through and installing all of its, drivers, as you see. And here's your Bootcamp, ready for you to go.